Hachette Audio presents A Sinful Calling. Written by Kimberla Lawson Roby. Read by Maria Howell and Peter J. Fernandez.
For my mother-in-law and two uncles. Lily C. Roby, July 4th, 1935 to April 1st, 2015. James Henry Tennant Sr., September 9th, 1925 to October 29th, 2015. Deacon Earl Lee Rome, November 4th, 1933 to November 2nd, 2015. I love and miss you all. Chapter 1. As the choir sang, Dillon gazed across his 1,000-plus member congregation and could barely contain himself. His heart raced with excitement, and it was all he could do not to break into laughter. The reason? He felt more like a rock star than he did a pastor, and his plan was working brilliantly. Even from the pulpit, he could tell that the members of New Faith Christian Center loved and worshipped everything about him, and he couldn't have been more pleased. And who would have guessed that a man of his character, someone tainted with such a sinful past, could achieve this kind of glorious success? Especially with the way Dillon had tried blackmailing his own father, the infamous Reverend Curtis Black, and had slept with his own brother's wife. Those two indiscretions alone had occurred just over 3 years ago, but thankfully, for whatever reason, Curtis and Matthew had forgiven him. Dillon and Matthew certainly weren't the best of friends, and Dillon could tell that his dad still didn't trust him either. But again, they no longer held his past crimes against him. Although it wasn't like they ever called or spent time with Dillon the way he would have liked. But the best news of all was that his sister Alicia had turned out to be his favorite person, and she was now closer to Dillon than she was to any other family member. The two of them could easily serve as poster children for popular cliches, as they were definitely thick as thieves, two peas in a pod, bosom buddies, and the list went on. They were as close as any brother and sister could be, and they stood up for each other, probably because they were now both the black sheep of the family. Still, they'd made a pact, and because Dillon didn't have much of a relationship with anyone on his mom's side, God rest her soul, he cherished the one he had with his sister. This was part of the reason that he'd decided very quickly that she would be new.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?